One of the setup,
Yep, final slash or wild charge.
or the wild charge, yes.
You don't want the light wheels.
I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna knock people for their choices, but yeah.
Yeah, for hero skins and tournament chess.
Game number 1 between two legendary organizations. The calm before the storm. Early game priorities, Leo. What do we expect?
I'm expecting that this Grok pick by Apbren will make Blacklist International consider using their early resources. Again, a flicker for a flicker, but Ogwen still walks away.
Yeah, Rengar basically called it. That's exactly what you got to do the moment you hit that level 2.
Yep.
And yeah, they're making it a possible case for punishment.
Great call there by Blacklist International to tell Edward to be proactive from the lane early on. By the way, focus on Few, the goated idol of the
Whoa,
world.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, wait a second.
Almost getting taken down there, but 5 days, 10 hours, and 41 minutes is the total game time of Few in MPLA Season 1.
He's a
5
season
days?
oneer. I mean, you counted the total hours.
Total hours, yes.
That's right. Okay, so that's 2 flickers off the board for Apbren, 1 from Blacks International, and they already have, but what, a 200, 300 gold lead. Looking at their items, folks, please do not mind that. I'm pretty sure we will have to jog the system to get the actual items, but something to note about emblems. Check out Sensui, rocking that concussive blast. Something tells me he wants to expedite lane clears and camp clears so they can be part of fights sooner.
That means Blacklist definitely going to want to play it closer to the chest here. You can see Flap TZ. US close by. He's there fine.
Goodness.
Forces the flicker out of Flap TZ, but he goes for the re-engage. Sensui has a 1v1 as well of Kyle TZ. There he goes, the Eternal Guard. And those guards just going to have to find their own ways back to their masters. Going back to the turtle.
Neither team suffering a death. Yue, Haji walking in Sensui in the middle of this turtle fight.
Yeah, looking really good here. Obviously secured by Blacklist International. What a masterclass. 4 clashes.
Well, Rockhard, earlier you mentioned for Apbren, Flap TZ and the EXP lane just doing really well. Right now, again, we are reminded of the change to Paquito and how strong he is in the early game. Great for junglers, even better if you're landing your abilities with their EXP laner, against the opposing EXP laner. And Blacklist International are really putting pressure as well onto Flap TZ's lane.
And that's the right thing to do, I think. Given Apbren's lineup, besides Ogwen and maybe Kyle TZ, not many of them will actually have any actual impact up until the mid-game. Looking at Super Marco, you want items on that carry. Looking at Flap, you can sustain, but there's really no source of damage or follow-through unless it's a big fight. So Apbren's waiting for that, for the right response, for the right timing.
And I'm really loving this Yue pick. You can see why they pick it up on last.
Yeah.
Great answer with either Wild Charge, Eternal Guard. They can do basically anything here. And maybe a Final Slash. You never know what's going to come out of Yue. Gotta watch out for that for Apbren.
Yeah, right now, Hogan forced to go back out. Easy, trying to be aggressive.
Yeah, Count Easy will definitely be able to dance out this one.
Wild charge on the Yue. Here are the items real quick. That's Oheb up on Marco's gold by about 200, 300. And that's a huge chunk of the gold lead actually standing on both teams. But look at that, Marco actually barely on forward. The ult catches Ogwen.
Good damage from Sensui, but there you go. That's what you get. Obviously, it's still a tank Guinevere when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. You can't do it with a 1v1 yet.
You see here the struggle for the Arlot. And the slight struggle for Apbren, although they have a good amount of control for them right now. Seems like Blacklist are timing their abilities a little bit better, maximizing them, I think would be the better word, because they're controlling the tempo that Apbren usually likes to set.
Yep, and it's because of space. It's the fact that their lineup is just more mobile, it's just more agile, and at this point in the game, it's the re-engages that matter. It's not exactly the actual secures. Not like this, see? You're not going to get the skill, and it's so hard to confirm the skill unless you waste your ults, your resources, and that's where Blacklist wins. There's little inches.
Oh, Edward trying to go for the temp check here, but will be trapped in with the huge barrier here. But Blacklist members getting quite low. Kyle TZ as well might force him to back off. Ogwen, Flap TZ, will they pull the trigger? Yue seems to want to take it out. TZ with retribution. Getting that turtle. Blacklist on the back here.
The game of ages continue!
And there you go. Sensui just not in the position to contest. There goes first blood for Apbren.
Oh, they're still going to be continuing it. What?
Non-stop action here. Haji falling as well. Flap.
Millimeters that allow for Apbren to add up these little advantages into eventually 2 kills and a major objective. Now there's a...
And They are walking defense here, and they catch Ogwin. Ogwin might be in trouble here. Wild Charge is out of the way. And Ewan.
Ogwin was willing to die for that push,
Yeah.
but he didn't. That's what it is.
Yeah, Kaltisi and Sensui just facing off against each other. Flicker used by Edward. That Paquito might have some trouble re-engaging, especially reaching Super Marco here at the back, who is working on this turtle right now.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Kyle Deasy secures once more, and I think Blacklist understand that we can't let that first turtle take happen again. And Kyle Deasy pushing the advantage.
Yeah, just keeping at it, making sure that Blacklist don't have much room to breathe.
Backline, take down few, find the window wherein Marco can die. But, well, the priorities, number one, get some.
He gets in, the damage is quite negligible, and everyone just can get out, even with the capture here. So, yeah, I guess that's a big question. Blacklist, is Oheb ready? Will Sensui go straight for few or something? Because Super Marco is just an unanswered answer right now. Oh.
This is a dance if I've ever seen one, gentlemen.
Yeah, the closest we got to an old school lore dance, a little bit more new gen version of it. Quick reset.
Yeah, faster paced. Yeah, there you go.
You actually see the two teams managing the minion waves in mid and bottom first before they prioritize and trying to jockey for position.
Edward's on top, Sensui getting into position, maybe to get into a good Violet Requiem, but then again can be easily punished here by Super Marco.
Ooh, second soft reset of this Lord Dance elapsed maybe 30, 40 seconds in now, and they maintain the HP. It's still there, half health.
The Lord Dance of Fold, still waiting for who's going to pull the trigger. Not exactly in position. Here comes Apbren.
Yeah, that's a beautiful wall here, making sure that no one can actually answer, except maybe for a good Violet Requiem, and we're seeing it right now, but the effect is just not being felt here. Edward from the back! Kaltisi still gets a retribution. Ogwin goes down. The collapse is beautiful here for Blacklist.
That's
Going
a
in
very
straight here.
expensive Lord. A 3 for 2.
Oh boy, and one more to boot maybe. Flap TZ can make it, but Super Marco make sure there's damage to boot. Oheb close by as well, but no ultimate means it's
Dropping towers as Apbren continue to push forward. Kiana pickups few with the Divine Glimpse. Sensui with the entry goes back.
up. They're seeing maybe they can make some more happen here, but no. Missing out on some crucial jumps here. Edward also.
Have got the orange buff there.
Waves look super good right now, and looks like it is a go for Apbren. Super Marco up front.
Wow.
And a huge entrance here for Flap TZ. Nice request, nice answer here for Requiem, but Edward is also going to be put up very, very low.
Apbren changing, takes a face full of light wheels. Now Lord down to a fifth of his health.
Oheb, he's getting ready to go in maybe, but a wild charge from Ogwin stops him out. Yoei goes down as well, but Edward takes out few. It's a reset on the Lord, but look at him. Kaltisi, Super Marco, they're taking him out. They are wreaking havoc on the Blacklist front line.
There, Apbren will win that Lord out, and now they're going to be marching towards top.
Deja vu. It was just but weeks ago that Blacklist had to face the Turkish Fireflux Esports, and it was in the very same moment.
My God!
Turn! Oh!
That was what we can only expect when the Violet Requiem comes in. They're just not getting what they want. Now they are going to have to face the brunt of the Apbren's front line.
Here comes Apbren. Looking to seal game one right here, but Kaltisi gets caught. Sensui goes
Very
back.
happy in. Sensui with the back here. Lord is on top. Waves are getting cleared up, but will it be enough? Haji goes in with Fury, and it's only going to be a few people coming up here, and Apbren is ready to go for it once more. Apbren have to defend the front line and the back line against Edward, and he's going to go, and that just might be it. Sensui will not have the firepower to stop this. It's 1-0.
Good start. Great start for the reigning champions of the world.